Hi guys, I'm Mr. Parker, and I'll be the teacher for music and memory. And I wanted to talk to you about our service learning opportunity for this class, okay? When I think about it, I think about taking my guitar and bringing it to a local old folks home, assisted care facility, and maybe I've learned a song that one of the folks there told me about, and I get to play it for them. And even though I'm not much of a singer, maybe I do that too. Sharing music with them, making a connection with some elderly people in our community. These are people that for most of us, they're invisible and they're underserved. Almost every morning I walk past a really nice assisted living facility that I live by, and it's early in the morning, and there are old folks in there sitting in chairs by themselves, and nobody's around them. And I can't help but think about the lonely life that it looks like to me from a distance away looking through the window. Okay. Hey, on the description for this, I told a story that my wife tells all the time. She would go visit an elderly woman in one of these places. And every time she showed up, the lady was reading some things from her life. She was reading some memoirs that she had written. The lady was in her mid-80s at this point. She wrote the memoirs when she was in her 70s. And now, in her 80s, she couldn't remember any of these things that happened. But my wife would walk in to see her, and the lady would have this book, and she would be reading from her memoirs, and sometimes she'd be laughing, sometimes she'd be crying. But my wife said every time she would look up at her and say, "This is great stuff." It was the stuff of her life. It was stuff she had forgotten, but she had written it down, and it was a reminder to her. I think about my own life. I've had a lot of neat experiences. I don't really go over the past that much, but I think about how it would be if I couldn't remember them anymore. That would be a loss. I think about us going to these assisted living facilities in our community, working with people who might be in the early stages of dementia or Alzheimer's, and helping them get some of their memories down. And as I said in the description, it becomes a gift for the person you're with and for their family. There's plenty of stories and details about my life that I haven't shared with my daughter. And when I'm gone and I haven't said anything about those, I guess those memories will be gone too, okay? But we know people, I'm sure you know older people who have told you little snapshots or moments from their life. And so when you think about that person, you think about these moments that they've shared with you, okay? And with you, it means something to you being one of those family members who's heard these stories from other people. And our mission there will be to go there and form a connection with somebody in our community, an elderly person in our community, and help them get some of their stories on paper, okay? Some of their stories into a written record that they can have and that they could share with their family, okay? And it's music and memory, so I can't help but thinking that if you actually want to play some music or sing something or perform something or even have them sing along with you, that would be an awesome thing, okay? And find out what music they like and bring it to them in some way. Experience it with them, okay? Like I said, we're in our class together, we're going to try to make music out of the stuff of our own lives while we're in the class doing a lot of writing. And then in the service learning part, we will go out into our community and meet some elderly people and try to help them make music out of the stuff of their lives too. Okay? Like I said, the prerequisites are for us to be open, be in the present, have a big open heart. And I think we will, by participating in this, I think you will have a memorable, once-in-a-lifetime experience, okay? I look forward to answering any more questions you have through email or through our online video conference, okay? Thank you for considering the service learning opportunity for music and memory. Go get 'em, Tigers.